Authorities on both sides of the border are ramping up security after a troubling change in cartel tactics. With fewer migrants crossing into the U.S., Mexican cartels are now targeting everyday civilians, and that includes Americans, for kidnapping and ransom. In one high-profile incident, cartel members kidnapped 4 Americans in northern Mexico, killing 2 before releasing the others. NewsNation's Jorge Ventura joining us with the latest on this. Wow, what a disturbing shift. What more do you know about why the cartels are now going after everyday people, and how frequently is it happening?
Yeah, that's right, Marni. This is really a chilling shift in tactics. Now we are seeing in real time cartels adapting to the recent crackdown on illegal immigration on the southern border. Now with this shift focusing on kidnapping. Now it's not just Mexican civilians who are at risk, but also everyday Americans visiting Mexico. So now with fewer migrants reaching the southern border, meaning that now fewer migrants are being able to be charged by cartels, what's called as piso. These are the floor fees. This is a cartel slang for migrants having to pay cartels to travel through cartel areas going through the U.S. So instead, now cartels are targeting civilians for kidnapping, random people who they think have something to lose, whether it's a business, a job, or even just having family members willing to pay for their release. In a recent case, Mexican authorities did confirm that 2 Americans were kidnapped right outside a sports bar in Juarez, Mexico, the Mexican border town. The victims were taken to a stash house where they were found alongside migrants from Central America and China. Now, authorities say that the group had been severely beaten, showing signs of torture like cuts to their ears and marks from attempted strangling, all meant to terrify their families into paying the ransom. Now, Mexican state police were able to rescue the victims, and the FBI did provide tactical support in tracking them down. 4 suspects, all men, were arrested. But what's really alarming here is that it's not just about migrant and drug smuggling anymore. There's a huge focus on extortion, putting everyday Americans at risk who visit their families in Mexico, Marni.
So Juarez is a border town, but it also sits right across from El Paso, so close in proximity to the states. What are you hearing from the State Department, and have the warnings changed for Americans considering traveling to different parts of Mexico?
So the U.S. State Department has had several warnings across several Mexican states for years, but these recent kidnapping cases in Mexico do once again underscore those warnings, just how important they are. So right now, currently, the U.S. State Department does have a do not travel advisory for at least 6 Mexican states. That includes Michoacan, Tamaulipas, and Sinaloa, due to those high levels of violence and kidnapping. Now, Chihuahua, where those Americans were recently kidnapping, is now under a reconsider travel advisory, meaning that even U.S. government employees face restrictions here. They can't travel between cities after dark and must take approved transportation like an Uber or registered taxi. And if something goes wrong, emergency services are limited in these areas. And this case is a real reminder that the cartel focus isn't just about drug and migrant smuggling. It's a huge focus on extortion now, Marni.
Right. Well, and if you're traveling to Mexico, make sure you check that website regularly for updates. Jorge, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.